immediately. The queen's guarding the pawn's guarding g8. Look at that. The knight's not attacked. Free knight. Look at this. See, this is why. This should be like a puzzle 14. Because it's like, what piece do I take the knight with? Oh, it's check and then mate. But, like, I guess people missed that, so. Check, king over, and mate. Queen and rook take, so I guess you go queen this pawn. Yeah. Check, pawn blocks, knight takes, pawn takes, take the rook in the corner. Common trap. Common trap. Yo, Birdie, what's good, playa? Alright, what do we got here? I'm pushing the pawn and threatening mate. Yeah. The knight's defending the mate. So I could take the knight with a rook and the mate's back on, yeah. Alright, I could take anything with check. But this one's better. And then I have mate here. Black to move. Take the queens off, and then he can't stop the a-pawn just in time. Is that, come on, like, is that mate in 1? Why is it mate in 1 on puzzle 16? White to move. Push the pawn, stop his pawn. Push the pawn, push the pawn, push the pawn. It makes you stop and stop his pawn quick. Okay, what do we got? This check does nothing. Queen just... Oh, the queen takes and then loses herself. Okay, and if the queen doesn't take and the rook blocks, you mate here on g2. And if the knight blocks is my problem, I take the knight and he's in the same situation. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice geometry. Black to move. Take the rook, queen takes. Do I have... And then I'm forcing a queen like that. Yeah. White to move. What do we got? Queen trap, it looks like, right? Except he can take on c4. Can I hit the queen another way? Oh, it's so a queen trap, right? Did I play the right move a second late? He comes here, I have this, he comes here. It felt like a queen trap. The queen's trapped somehow. Queen has no squares. I have to stop d6 though, so it was knight here. Yeah, it was knight here. And he doesn't have this square. The knight's guarding these. My other knight's guarding this. Everything's guarded. Everything's guarded. Everything. Except b4. Oh, so it's knight here. Queen b4, then rook a4 to finish him off. Then finally he has no squares. Yeah. Okay. So that was the move order. It was this. Queen here. Then this finishes him off. I like it. This is like my 8th White Claw. Okay, what do we got? Take the rook for a mate. Cool. Black to move. Back ranked. I'm in check. I can take. Black to move. Like, it's just a free piece. Because it wants me to prove I'm not mated. Like, of course I'm not mated. That check loses my queen. Low-rated players wouldn't see that. They miss backward attacks. This check does not, and my queen's guarding h2. So that's mate. Okay. White. That's nasty. That's nasty. You ignore the queens looking at each other. Black to move. And we have that. He has to block with the quizzle. And then we take it. Black. Just fork with the nizzle immediately. Okay, and then he does a spite check and I take it. Like, why do they add that to the puzzle? Like, look at that. Smother mate. The king has no squares. Just mate with the quizzle. Take. What? Okay, then he forks me. That's the problem. And then I take the bish. So I'm winning 2 pieces. Okay. White to mizzle. Take the knight with check, because it's guarding my checkmate square. And then I mate. Black to move. Na 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 na. Why not take the knight? Because then he takes my knight. Then I take his queen. He takes back. Take the bish. I win a piece. Oh, take the queen first. I played the move order out wrong, but I had it in my head right. I literally said it and then played it wrong. Check here. Lose my queen. Not bad. Check here is just mate. That's better than losing your queen. Why is that puzzle 12? Because people just check on h8 immediately without looking for a second? That's funny. This check looks great. Then I'm winning the queen with rook d1 check. The bishop could have blocked. I could have taken it. Okay. That. Then I check on g7. The king has to go to the back row. Then I take the rook. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in check. Block with the bish. Take it. Take it. Oh, come on. We know that trap. 21 seconds, bro. What's going on here? It's like, just take this. Then take that, and my queen's attacking that knight, so take that knight. Cool, we take everything. 6 seconds. Can I finish this one? I just guessed because I have no time. No time. Yo, that was a mate in 1. Why is it giving me mate in 1s on 18? I really don't get it. It makes no sense. It gives me mate in 1s mad late. Yo, Nikki, it's just chess.com, bro. I thought you were joking. Chess.com, bro. Just go on chess, literally chess.com. It has like 80 million, it's like 80 million members, bro. Like the only way to play. There is no chess app. It's just chess.com, the website. You can't find the chess. No, bro, you have to be on a computer. It's just a website. Straight up. There's no tricks here. Yeah. It's not an app. It's not an actual game, and there's no update. And they're not nerfing the queen. Every joke I made was it was just a joke, bro. Yeah. But they have to nerf the queen because, I mean, too many checkmates with the queen. Getting played out. And I feel like my bishop gets trapped a lot. They have to buff the bishop. Can't be getting trapped every game. Who wants to play with a bishop? It just gets trapped all the time. You can't do what? You can't go on chess.com. Black to move. Free queen. I'm looking at checks and shit. I thought it was an app. Yeah, no, I was just kidding, bro. It's not an app. You go right on chess.com, bro. I'll play you right now if you want. Check and take the rook. Discovered check. And then you swing and take the queen. That idea happens a lot. The discovered checks. That just loses my rook, but this one leads to mate. White to move. This check. Or this check is real sneaky. I just should have looked for a second longer. It's check and take the queen. Black to move. That. Then swing and take the bishop. I mentioned that idea before where you can check on off the queen starting square. You can check. Well, with black it would be this. But the idea is you swing and take a piece on these rows. You're on your... When did you start? So, Birdie, I started when I was 5. This is my story. I started when I was 5 years old playing chess, right? My dad taught me how the pieces moved. He would, he'd come home from work and we'd play when I was young, right? And from like 5 to 7, I would just play against my dad every now and then. And I got to the point where I was like consistently beat. Like I could beat any like older family member. Like I could beat my older uncles and cousins and shit. I couldn't beat my dad though. But like I just like picked up on it. Like I had like an affinity for it when I was young. But then once I was like, so when I was 10, I played in this tournament in my elementary school. They had like a chess program. So I won the tournament against 10-year-olds. You know, we were all 10. And I got this little dumb trophy. And then when middle school started, I stopped playing chess. You know, all my friends were athletes. I played soccer back then. I was playing baseball. So like I just stopped playing chess altogether. No one plays chess, right? And it wasn't until college when I was 19, you know, the first week of college, I'm like, I'm trying to get involved with something. I'm dorming out in college, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm dorming out here. I don't have a car. So I looked into if they had a chess club, and they did. And I went down to their chess club. And I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm trying to play some chess. I haven't played since I was younger. They're like, oh, what's your chess rating? I'm like, chess rating? Like, what does that even mean? And they're like, oh, you don't like actually play in like official tournaments then. I'm like, No, I haven't played in like since I was younger. Like I don't even know that. I didn't even know that there was like official ratings. Like I don't even know what you're talking about. And they were like, "Oh, okay, so you're probably like a beginner. Why don't you play one of like our weaker players?" They put me up against some like beginner, some random girl. Not that girls are bad at chess. Just it was a girl that they put me against who happened to also be a beginner. And I crushed her, right? So I'm like, I'll tell you what, who's your best player? Just put me against your best player. We'll see how I do against him. Then we'll know where I stand a little more. So I played, they go, oh, that's our president. That's this other kid. That's our president, right? I'm not going to say his name on stream because I'm friends with him now, but it was like, oh, it's our president. It's our president, Dave. I call him Dave. So I'm like, what's up, Dave? So I played Dave and I beat Dave. I crushed Dave, right? And he's like, yo, and he was older than me and everything. He's like, yo, bro, what's your rating? I'm like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a rating, bro. And he's like, yo, I can't believe you just beat me, bro. Like, I've been playing, like, since I was a teenager. I've been going to all these professional tournaments. So he's like, why don't you come with me to tournaments and you can get, like, an actual rating and we'll know where I get what your rating is or how strong you are. You could play in, like, official tournaments. I'm like, yeah, let's do it, bro. So, like, my whole freshman year, I was playing in tournaments and me and him were going around to, like, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York City and just playing tournaments. And it turned out that I'm a pretty high rated player. I'm like about 2100 strength, but I don't have that many like live career games, so I'm only about 1900. I'm not sure if you know how the ratings work in chess, but and then I got coached by this famous grandmaster, Ben Feingold. I was getting coached by him when I was in college. We were doing like Skype calls and shit. But you ready to rock and roll, Nikki? Bro, add me as a friend. Grandmaster Gus. My Twitch username is the same exact thing as my chess.com username. That's all you have to do. White to move. I just bugged out. I just blanked so hard right there. Oh my god, it's just pushed the pawn. Alright, I'm gonna quit and just show that one quick. And then I'll play you, Nikki. That was perfect timing. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, pretty cool backstory. So I got into it in college, and then like I still only really play like recreationally. I haven't done a tournament in like 2 years, but dude, it's a fun game, man. It really is cool. The what I like about it the most is that there's no luck involved. So it just comes down to like who makes better moves based on like it's perfect information. Like everything is right there in front of both players. Like there's no nonsense. There's no luck of the draw. That you can't really, if you miss something, it's 100% your fault. It was right in front of your face. Both players have the same pieces that do the same thing. There's no advantage. Just because I'm better than you doesn't mean I get pieces that do better things. Like it's an equal game and it's just who makes better moves. So the whole concept is cool to me, you know, but anyway, this puzzle was this. It's pretty cool. He plays this. And I can push the pawn. Oh, let me move. What's going on here? I can push the pawn. And his queen's pinned, so his queen can't go anywhere. It's attacked. The best thing, so it can't take the pawn or anything. The best thing it can do would be take my queen. But then I recapture with the pawn. And then his king can't stop the pawn from queening. So I get a queen back. So that was a cool idea there. Alright, Nikki. Did you add me as a friend? Friend request. I got you, bro. From Little Nikki. Just added you. We go play live chess. So, Nikki, go to, here, I'll show you the whole screen. My camera's blocking it. If you're on a computer, on the left side column, you go to play. And then you go to live chess. It'll be a little window. And then once you're there, I'll see you pop up here. But you have to go to play and then live chess. Just put your mouse over play and then live chess is an option. You finding it, bro? There you go. Perfect. We'll do a 10-minute game. I'm gonna talk to chat about my ideas and my thoughts, so don't be listening and stream sniping me. Because you're going to know my ideas. And then you're going to crush me. You should have got my invite, bro. It should have popped up for you. You didn't get this? It should be popped up on your screen. I'm going to send it again. You should have a request pop up. There you go. Let's go, bro. I haven't played you since you were 5. I tried teaching you when you were 5. It's your move, bro. Why don't we start so you know it? Yeah, if anyone in chat ever wants to play, just let me know. I'll play anybody. Make a move, bro. This is my idea, chat. That's already hanging. Alright. This is my idea, chat. I'm not gonna look. I've never done that before. I wish I played e5 on move 1. Oh my god. He stops it. He gives himself a flight square. That was close. Nick, you almost just got 2-move checkmated, bro. You almost just got the work. I got a lot of teaching to give you, bro. I got a lot of lessons for you. That's a good bishop you have. This is a good bishop, controlling a lot of squares. You blocked your own bishop in, bro. You should probably play like a3 here, I feel like. Control this square. Develop the pawn. You should probably focus on this side of the board, I feel like. This is an important side of the board. Nothing's really going on over here. I don't really have any threats over here. Nothing really going on. This is boring. This side of the board's boring right now. You really should be playing like even like b3 actually would be pretty creative. Because then you're looking at developing your bishop, something like that maybe. You know. Yeah, exactly, like a3. Bro, I was just messing with you, bro. I was just fucking with you, bro. I didn't know you were really listening to me, man. I was playing games, bro. You have to worry about your king there. You were in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna get a drink. I pre-moved the next move, so whenever you're comfortable, play king f1 and then it's mate. Whenever you want. You take your time. Oh, you played it pretty quick, bro. I just got up to get a drink. I thought you were gonna think for a few minutes about your next move. Let's go one more. I feel bad, bro. I didn't know you were actually listening to me. Do not listen to me if I'm talking. Don't listen to any of my ideas. Yeah, Marissa, I was fucking with him. Nikki, do not listen to me, bro. Just think on your own, bro. I'm only gonna dissuade you. It's the least I can do. I mean, I have to tell my chat what I'm thinking, so I gotta try to punish you. So, Nikki, like a good move here would be like G5. That's probably best, I'd say. Probably G5. Nah, I think this move is actually really good here. You should be playing that, probably. Yeah, I think I'd be playing that, yeah. Just G5 here. Control the board a little bit, you know. Because G5 is good because you control F4 and H4, so I can't put my bishop here, you know? They're important squares. Birdie. He's my little cousin, so I had to fuck with him a little bit. If it was I would never do that to a random. I want everyone to learn and get better. I'm really not like that. I just fuck with him. I taught him when he was a young kid. I guess he forgot everything I taught him. It's almost puzzle time. Oh no, even better than that. What am I talking about? This is my threat. Oh my god. Nikki, you gotta stop moving your kingside pawns. We'll go one more time, and I'll give you one tip, and this time I'm not kidding. This time I'm not kidding, Nikki. Don't move your F and G pawns. Don't move them. They're super important to protect your king. Don't touch the F and G pawns, bro. You're going to get checkmated early in the game. So, if you're looking at the stream, Nikki, don't move these. And I'm being serious. Because you run into problems. Okay. You just lost. I don't know if you realize, you kind of just lost in the same way with white and then with black. You let me check you on the same diagonal with the opposite color. It was like the same mate, pretty much. I mean, one time I had the bishop help me, but... Alright, good. This move doesn't lead to mate right away. That's pretty good. If this game, if you last till like move 10, then that's an improvement, you know? Yo, Birdie, do you know how to play at all or no? Like, do you at least do you know how the pieces move? Like, at least that or no? Don't be insulted. I have no idea your skill level. I'm not sure if you're into it a little bit, a lot of it, not at all. Yo, that's actually a good move, Nikki. I'm not kidding. C4 is good. Yo, Nikki, did you know what your dad did to me when I was like 9 years old, bro? Your dad, my first cousin. I was beating everyone in the family at this fucking board game. And he had the audacity to have me play him online. And he opened up... You didn't fuck up that bad, by the way. He had the audacity... I played him online, and what he would do was he had like a chess app on his computer where he could play against the computer, and he could put the computer on like really hard difficulty. So I'm playing him. He's taking my move. Like, I'm white, let's say, against him, and he's black. I make a move with white. He mirrors my move, and he's white against the computer in his side game. He would play my move with white. The computer was black and would reply, and then that would be the reply he made in our game to me with black. So I was playing the computer effectively through your dad. And he would beat me online. And I'd be so upset. I'm like 9 years old. I'm like, damn, Cousin Nick's the one cousin I can't beat. And then when I was like 15, 16, I came to Florida. And I'm in your house. And I was like, we got to play in person because you've been beating me online. I'm getting a little older. I'm getting a little better. And he's like, all right, yeah, let's play. Let's play. I'll play like I normally do. I was like, all right, let's go. So we set the board up. So he gets his laptop. He opens up the chess app on the laptop. And he goes, all right, let's go. And I'm like, what are you doing with the laptop? He's like, oh, I got to do work while we play. And I make a move and I see him go on the laptop. I'm like, what are you doing? So I just walk around the table and look. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he starts cracking up. He's like, how do you think I beat you for the past 6 fucking years? I'm like, wow. And then we played a real game and I crushed him. But that was hilarious. I like that one. He was using a chess computer against me. I was playing a hard computer. He's like, you motherfucker, you almost beat that hard computer a few times. I had to up it. I had it on medium at first, so it didn't look too suspicious. I had to jack that thing up. You almost had it checkmated. Alright, what's going on in this game? You're playing... That queen a4 is annoying. I wanted to play this pawn up, but your queen's stopping me. How the pieces move and stuff, but I haven't had that much playtime. I'm thinking of joining a chess club. Would you recommend joining a chess club? Yeah, I would.